Yes, for the first time, we're hearing the 911 tape from the day Erik Scott was shot at the Summerlin Costco.
Day 2 of the coroner's inquest had detailed testimony from the store's security chief, who laid out his account of the shooting. But just moments ago, one of the officers who actually shot Scott testified about that day.
He was believed to be armed with a black semi-automatic handgun that was tucked inside his waistband. The weapon was observed by employees of the business. Employees at the business had asked the individual to leave, citing whatever weapons policy that they have in place at the business, or no weapons policy. The individual refused to leave. The employees of the business also told dispatch that he was possibly high on narcotics and that he was exhibiting the signs of ED, which is excited delirium.
Officer William Mosher there, one of 3 police officers who shot Erik Scott. He was hit a total of 7 times. Reporter Nathan Baca has been in the courtroom all day, listened in on that 911 tape. Nathan?
Well, the Costco security chief says he was just feet away from Scott when he witnessed that Metro officer touch Erik on his right side. Now, Scott brushed the Metro officer away just like this. The security chief testified that Scott kept yanking at his gun on his right side repeatedly. He pulled it out and brought it to bear, brought it to chest level. Now, what follows next is the 911 tape. On video camera, Costco security chief Shay Learley testified that surveillance package from Vegas Valley Locking Systems broke down the Wednesday before the shooting. Video forensic specialists tried to get anything from the faulty hard drive, but testified it was irretrievably broken. The Costco security supervisor laid out his account of what happened when Metro officers confronted Erik Scott about his concealed weapon.
At that time, when the officer makes first contact, when he puts on his hand on his Mr. Scott immediately pushes the hand off, and at that time, Mr. Scott all of a sudden it's like he came like this, but grabbed his firearm.
Learley testified minutes before the shooting he witnessed Erik Scott tearing open camping gear merchandise and throwing it onto the floor. The security chief then noticed Scott had a gun near his right hip pocket. Employees told him guns were not allowed inside Costco. Scott allegedly swore in an outburst and staggered toward the front of the store. Metro evacuated Costco when they were told of Scott. The security chief pointed Scott out to a Metro officer. That's when Learley says he witnessed Scott point his gun toward officers. Now, William Mosher, you are seeing live, one of the Metro officers who shot Erik Scott has been on the stand for the past half an hour at least. Officer Joshua Stark and Thomas Mendiola are the other officers who shot Scott. Now, Mosher was a last-minute addition to this witness list. Now, when it comes to this witness list, it is extensive, it is long. We're expecting testimony to begin again at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Reporting live, Nathan Baca, 8 News Now.